Here with head coach Andrew Sorensen after the 4-3 win here in a shootout. Coach, how much fun was that for you guys? Was that as fun to be down there for as it was to watch?
It's always fun to win, right?
We saw Colton Dach. He was the story of the game. Hat trick, the shootout winner. What was that like to see him kind of convert on his opportunities and record the hat trick here tonight?
Well, I think it was obviously it helped the team, but it's good for him. I think last couple of games he's been trending the right way. He's he's hard to handle when he's moving his feet and he's competing on the inside of the ice, and I thought he's been doing that much better. So, yeah, happy for him.
Would you say some of the goals tonight were a result of him doing some more of the details and little things a little bit better, as opposed to just the big plays?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
We also saw Ross McDougall involved in a couple of those goals early, just his second game. What did you like about the way that he contributed offensively from the blue line?
Yeah, I like him. He's got poise. Even on his exit out of the zone, he's got some poise. He finds the forward stick and advances puck. So, yeah, good.
They had that late goal in the third period, but you guys were able to kind of gather yourselves and put together a good front in the overtime. A couple games now where you guys have had good pushbacks after a response. Has that been a change from weeks past?
I don't think so. I think it's a group we have. We have a lot of good veterans that were calm on the bench. We talked through it, and honestly, I think Jaxson Stauber was probably the difference there in overtime and obviously in the shootout. And I thought he had a really good game.
We've seen him maybe play some good games last couple games, just not getting the results. Do you think this was his best game of the year so far?
For sure. It's the best I've seen him in the year and a half he's been with us.
And then along with Colton Dach, we had kind of the guys up front stepping up and supporting defensively. Like, are some of those offensive plays, are those starting with the D coverage and making sure that everybody's bought in defensively?
Yeah, I think that always starts with that, right? I think we've been solid defensively. You can always get better, right? But I think even our young D has done some really good things. It's a young D core right now, but they're handling the minutes, they're handling the situations really well. So really just nice to see their growth in a short period of time.
The penalty kill was perfect today as well. It looked like Iowa was just never comfortable in the offensive zone. What were you guys doing to kind of force them out of their comfort zone?
Yeah, I thought it was great. We took away their lanes. We had good sticks. Nighty's worked with those guys. They do a great job of being in the right spots, and yeah, good.
You guys are going right back at it tomorrow. How big is securing that extra point here tonight and kind of the scope of the weekend?
Yeah, it feels better, right? I think over the course of the game, I thought we deserved it. I thought our second period was really good again. Obviously, they had to push during the third, so overall, I thought we deserved it. I thought we deserved more yesterday, so today we got it.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats.
Yep, thank you.
All right, here with Colton Dach after the hat-trick performance and the 4-3 shootout win here on the road in Iowa. First pro hat-trick, man. Like, how unreal did that feel?
Yeah, that was awesome. I think anytime you can put the puck in the net, it's a good feeling, like I said yesterday. But this one was extra special.
You had your first pro goal last night. Did that kind of break the dam a little bit, or did that help get the juices going today?
Yeah, it looks that way. But I think goals kind of come in bunches, so I think it's good to kind of keep this streak going for myself.
And then the first goal is kind of a weird deflection in there. What happened on that play?
Yeah, I just felt something hit my foot and turned around and it was in the back of the net. So, and the guys looked at the video after, and some guys told me I scored it. So.
No one else tried to take it from you or anything?
No, I guess they switched it to Bjork during the game, but no, I don't think he was near the net.
No, we got it right. It was yours, and then the second one, really the second and third were absolute beauties as well. That third one I wanted to ask about too, just kind of another kind of crazy sequence in front of the net. How much do you think it helped playing with guys like like Gust out there, and who else was on your line here today?
Bjork, yeah, no, a lot of skill. That was an unbelievable play by Gusty to kind of split the D-man on that third one and go in. I actually thought he scored it. He went post and post, and it came back out. So that was kind of nice. Took two of his tonight. But, playing with those guys was awesome. Just kind of keep it going.
Oh, and if the 3 goals wasn't enough, you had the shootout winner as well. Did you have your move picked out what you were going to?
I think if you pick out your move, it's probably not going to end well. You kind of got to read off the goalie, and he was giving me a little bit of the blocker side, so I went in there and tried to do it.
Did you know you were going third?
Anders looked at me before they went on their third one and asked me if I'd want to go, and I said yeah. So I was happy they missed, so confidence was up.
Just kind of in the immediate aftermath, everybody was down there at ice level, kind of hugging you, obviously giving you props. IceHogs win, things like that. What was the emotion? What was the feeling like?
Yeah, I think guys were just happy to kind of get off the slide we've been on, and especially in the locker room right now, the boys, energy levels up, and I feel like the last few games it's kind of been a little bit down, so it's good to kind of get up there and kind of keep it going.
What was it like kind of pushing back after they scored that third goal? They have a little bit of momentum, and you guys are able to weather that storm at the end of the third and in overtime.
Yeah, I kind of personally felt that we got a little bit too comfortable. I think we thought we had a bigger lead than what we did. A one-goal game, and they scored with a few minutes left, and kind of tightened us up. So I think that was good for us. We battled back. They had a few shifts in overtime where they hemmed us in, but we got it in the shootout.
It's a quick turnaround. You guys play again tomorrow, an afternoon game. It's just a few hours away. How do you kind of come down from this and try and reset for the game tomorrow?
Yeah, get your sleep. Get a good meal in you, and come ready for the game. It's an afternoon one, so be ready.
All right, thanks, Dach.
Yeah, thank you.
Here with goaltender Jaxson Stauber after the 4-3 win in a shootout. Jaxson, really fun to watch you out there make those saves, especially in the shootout and in overtime. How did you feel afterwards, kind of looking back on your performance tonight?
Yeah, it feels good. Obviously, we were kind of in a skid there, so it was great to get the 2 points and kind of get out of that, and so it was nice for me to contribute to the team.
It felt like you made a lot of saves off of rebounds and saves in tight, especially in overtime. There were some kind of crazy sequences. Was that just a matter of you kind of keeping composure, or what was happening in those moments?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was, they were trying to get pucks to the net and just outnumber us there, so it was going to be a battle, and, sometimes it wasn't pretty, but just got to find a way to get in front of it.
Is this the best that you've felt so far this year?
I don't know. I felt pretty good. I think there was a little stretch there, a few games ago where I felt really good too. But, it's nice to, like I said, get the win and have some success. So
you stopped 2 out of 3 in the shootout as well against some pretty lethal scores on that Iowa side. When you had those guys coming at you, what was your mentality and what was going through your minds in those moments?
Just try to be big and let them make the first move and then react from there. Obviously, you're kind of reacting to what they're doing, and you don't want to flinch and give them something to shoot for. So just tried to, like I said, let them make the first move and then respond from there.
They were making a push in the third period. They scored that goal with a couple minutes left to tie the game. The place is rocking. Kind of in those moments at the end of the third and into overtime, were you trying to refocus at all, or was it pretty quick to turn the page after that third goal?
Yeah, I think I had a little bit of time to gather myself there. It was obviously disappointing. We couldn't close it out in regulation, but then it's just, there's still a lot of game left, and you got to be ready for anything because the game's up for grabs. So, just tried to refocus and get ready for the next shot.
We were talking with head coach Andrew Sorensen, and he said that he thinks that might have been your best game since you've been here. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's tough for me because it's 3 goals, and it doesn't maybe feel quite like my best. But it was a positive step going forward. So, yeah, just looking to build on it.
I had noticed up top in the broadcast booth, or I had the opinion at least the last couple games, I thought you looked pretty good. Did you feel good those last couple games coming into your start here today?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, sometimes you don't always get the results, even if you feel like you performed well and did a lot of good things. And I think that was kind of the case the last couple of games. So that was disappointing for sure. But then it's about, okay, how can I, respond and help the team? Here tonight, like I said, we were in a slump a little bit. So it was important for us to come out of here with 2 points.
I know the game just ended. But have you had a chance to talk with goaltending coach Matt Smith at all about things that have unfolded so far?
No, just briefly, just said good job, and then he was like, I'll catch you later. So kind of let you soak in a little bit. So,
all right, thanks, Jaxson. Congrats.
Thank you. Appreciate it.